What's happening right now?
I don't know. I had like an all-time high in my portfolio a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
and I was thinking of like taking some profits off the top. I'm like, nah, even if we have a little correction, no big deal. Yeah, I'm crapping myself now.
Yeah, dude,
All I can
something's
do now is just hold. Hold and hope that, the uptrend, the bull market continues, which I think it is, of course. Since the
yeah.
halving's only what, 5 days away.
Oh yeah.
So
No, we
anyway.
talk
Yeah, it
about a
was
market
I
correction,
had
right?
a very busy day yesterday. Didn't look at the markets at all until the end of the day. And then I was like, oh, I was already a rough day. Like that just made it, here's the knife in the gut now. We're gonna
Yeah, made it
twist it a
even
little bit.
worse.
The market crashed, like 15, 20% or whatever.
Yeah,
My
yeah, yeah.
portfolio did anyway. Whoops. All right. Let's just throw the phone down, go to sleep.
Yeah. I know
It'll be
everybody
different
was
in the
having
morning.
a heart attack about it.
Oh my God. But that's cryptocurrency, right? It's so volatile,
It is volatile. It's insane.
And if you have a weak stomach, or it's probably not the best thing for you to be in, especially the altcoins. The altcoins really took a hit compared to Bitcoin.
Well, that's why you got to be just invest what you're willing to lose. It's as simple as that.
Hmm.
If you invest what you're willing to lose,
Yeah, don't
who gives a
invest your
crap if you
mortgage
lose
payment.
it? Huh?
Don't invest your mortgage payment,
No, no, it's
thinking
a
that it's going
terrible
to
choice.
go up because the market's always going to do what the market's going to do.
Dude, I've got a buddy that invested his home equity line.
Yeah,
Now, fortunately, he made out okay. But I'm like,
yeah.
that's
I
a
mean,
risky
some people
move.
will, but
It's
you
a risky
know,
move. It's already a risky move
people
using
that
your
are
home
doing
equity
that,
line.
this drop, it's a little bit of pucker factor, but if they have the power to ride through it, yeah, you know, when Bitcoin's $200,000, they're going to look like a genius. Right now, they don't look too smart though.
No, definitely
But
no.
that's how the market is.
Yeah.
So
Well,
anyway,
dude, speaking of the market, why don't we check it out? So what do we got? Let's look at the total market cap right now, actually. I'd like to see
yeah,
that.
actually, that's funny you say that because right before the call started, um, that's what I was looking at. Just give me the quick screen
Yeah.
sharing.
Yeah, we've been having some serious technical
Oh my
difficulties
goodness,
this morning.
we have.
Camera crap. We gotta get some new camera stuff
Yeah. Can you allow me to share the screen?
eventually.
Oh, this is how this morning's been going. I
Yeah.
think I need to put some Bailey's or Kahlua in my coffee here this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm doing next cup of coffee. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been Friday was one of those days. All right, let's bring up total market cap. Here we go. Look at that chart, you know? So
Yeah.
anyway, here are the last couple days, we went over the last 2 days. We'll just go from open to close, you know, not counting the wick. The market went, total market went down over 6%. Right? That's everything.
Isn't that
But that's,
wild?
but if you count the wick, we'll count the peaks of the wick, it's, I mean, it had dipped all the way down to below, 11% in 2 days. I mean, that one day actually is a one day it dropped 11%. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah,
But I like what's going on with this dip though.
it
It
did go
went
right
down and
below.
tested the 50-day moving average. This is
Yeah,
total market,
it just
right?
wicked below it a little
It
bit.
wicked below it, but we didn't have a close below it, and that was right at that, um, $2.36 trillion market cap. So I was looking at this and I'm like, even me tracking the prices, to me, it seems like things are starting to go back up a little bit. Being hopeful person I am. By the way, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. So anyway, um,
Neither am I.
and I am still optimistic that we could go ahead and have a nice uptick by the time the halving happens. So I was just going here. And just say we go 5 days out. That's the halving, April 18th. And in 5 days, if we could match where it was before, that's about a 15% gain in 5 days in the market. So I was like, is that possible? Well, definitely possible. I mean, we can pick like, let's take these 5 days or even these 5 days right here. We'll just go 5 days. That's 10% there in those 5 days. I mean, it's definitely possible. But I think we're going to see some green definitely before the halving. I think the bulls are going to take over. I think the bears are getting exhausted here. The 50-day moving average seems to be acting as some really good support. And then I was looking at Bitcoin, and same thing with Bitcoin. A lot of volume going on here, but it wicked down to almost the 50-day moving average. Got to just about 65,000. Just above 65,000 was the wick. And then it went back up, but you even see the next day it had a lower close, but it didn't wick as long. So to me, I mean, it looks like the bears are running out of strength. 50-day moving average is helping. I think, I'm thinking with all the ETF, spot ETFs out there and all the companies, they might be looking at this as, all right, this is an opportunity for us to buy more Bitcoin at this price, 65,000. It went down to 65,000. It's already back up to, 67,500.
Oh
So
yeah.
already, so it's
Oh yeah.
already back up to here.
All the smart smart people are taking advantage of this dip right now. And you
So I
know
think,
that
and
it's
right
all
now
those
you can
institutional
see
investors that
that
are doing
to
that
me,
right now.
the Bears are running out of strength. I think the Bulls are going to take over, and it could be a big push for people to buy before the halving. What happens? Buy before. I don't know. This is I'm just watching it closely, but I I think we're going to have a rebound here, and we're going to have a nice uptick into the halving, and then I think it's going to go sideways from the halving for a little bit, and then up again. But let me go 1 month. Let's look at the 1 month chart real quick. Well, that doesn't really help, except 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months in a row that we've had green candles. So I'm going to go to the weekly. So same with the weekly. No red candles. The blue is kind of neutral with the green outline. It's kind of a neutral with the bullish leaning. And if this had a red outline, it would be more like a bearish with a bearish leaning. So to me, on the weekly, it looks like it's decided to start consolidating a little bit. You can see the 20, 50, and 200-day moving average all trending up. The 200-day moving average might, a lot of separation. You might see this take a sharp turn up as well. And we're still above the highest closing we had back in 2021 of 65,000. So it came back. That's a very important level that we're testing right now. Is that 65,000? That was the highest close of the 2021 bull market for Bitcoin. And you can see here, we've tested it. This is on the weekly chart, so we'll make a.
So we're
So
like running
that's,
that line.
look at that line, and look what's happened. We broke above it, closed on it, broke above it. And we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks close above this line, but it came back down, and now it's testing it as support. So 65,000 could become a key price for Bitcoin in the future too. So maybe Imagine if this would happen, right? It's testing the 65,000. It bounces off that, goes up to 80. And then we have the halving, and then it'll come back down a little bit to 75. And then we're gone to my 200,000 plus,
Yeah, right.
right? I just like being optimistic. And the possibilities that something like that can happen is it's real,
Oh
as
yeah.
we all know. I mean, look at what's happened the last, two bull markets. It's real, last three bull markets. So anyway, uh I think the market's consolidating now at this level. Let me go back to the total market.
I mean, personally, I still think we're going to see another dump after the halving, or it's just going to be stagnant and people are going to be
Well,
disappointed.
we might have a rise before the halving. This might bounce up the next few days before the halving,
Could.
and then we
Yeah,
might
yeah,
it
more
might
than likely.
be real choppy. So when is this? So this is the peak. So we haven't really broken the peak yet, right? On the this is the total market, but you can see back here, uh, the initial run up in May 2021. There seems to be a level there that's acting as support or resistance, right? You can see that it broke above it, but it was resistance there. It was resistance again there. Then we broke above it. And then it came down, and it was acting as support for a little bit on the way down in the bear market. And now we've broken above it. And now it's coming back and testing this $2.3 trillion level. So this is another key level that to me, this is healthy that it's coming back down to test this level. It's going to give
Yeah.
it more strength when it bounces up. And that's the total market. I mean, that's how I see that. And everything is bending up. This is on the weekly. So this is a long-term view, but as you narrow in, the shorter term views can look a little differently, right? I want to see the big picture, and this is the short picture. And this actually, here's that line from before. So it came and tested it. So again, I think it's going to bounce off that. It actually didn't close below the 50-day moving average on the total market. I'm going to look at the total two real quick, and then I'm going to take a break from the charts. And we'll see what's out there in the news, maybe. So here's the total two. I'm going to zoom out, get a better view of the whole market. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to incorporate 2017. We're so above those levels now. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's
All
ridiculous.
right. So here we are. So to me, it's not as defined, but I would say here is a level of some type of resistance and support. So we might be coming back down to test that, but I think we got resistance above us big time. So there's this right here. Maybe had a little bit of resistance there, support, but you can see it rode along here for a while on the bear market, the start of the bear market. And then we broke above it, but now we're coming back down to test that. But to me, we have resistance above us on the total too. Oops. It's like somewhere in here. This is just a quick estimate, but it looks like a little bit of resistance there. It was support or support there, whatnot. You can see it's hit this line several times. Now we're back up to it, and we've bounced off that level a few times now. So, but we're the total two is more like kind of started a channel almost like, but a big channel, like a $200 billion channel swing. But I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. Um, if the trend is probably still up. So you would want to, we're at the bottom end of this. So if we see this coming back up and this breaks above this 1.2, it's gonna, I think, let me go back to the weekly. It breaks above that. We're probably gonna, it'll blow right by there. We're gonna go towards the all-time high for the total too. Once it breaks above this line, 1.2 trillion, it can, you know, get above that. We're going to see the 1.6 trillion. We'll have a close above that. I mean, it wicked up to 1.7 trillion. So just a lot to see. I mean, and we have the halving coming up in these, in 5 days. So I'm kind of just going to be in the stands right now and watching. I want to see how this plays out. There are a few altcoins, mid and small caps that I'm looking to increase my position on at these low prices right now because I'm looking at it as a buying opportunity. So anyway, that's what I got for the charts right now. I'm sure we're going to go ahead and look at some more charts here in a few.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot of news out there. I mean, this is just a market correction, is the way that I see it.
Right.
But I mean, if you go to crypto news or crypto.news right now, some of the things that you could check out is like the US government tops global Bitcoin holdings with 15 billion in assets. You got Hong Kong is reportedly,
The US government.
yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
yeah, I know it's wild, but it's expected. At least I think it is.
Yeah.
So Hong Kong to reportedly approve first Bitcoin Ethereum ETF. That's big news. Definitely not bearish. Um,
Ave fork on blast
yeah,
mistakenly liquidated 26 million. Whoops.
that's not
Sorry.
going to cause a bear market, or that's not
No.
going to. So it's just an obvious correction. I mean, not that I'm saying this is the. It's just I've been really going through a lot of news and I'm not seeing anything. I'm just seeing a lot of speculation as to why everyone's just like, why is it happening? It's just like, well, because what
Wasn't
goes
there
up must
some
come
big
down.
liquidations of Bitcoin too?
Yeah, of course. So here's the thing, and I gotta explain this. There's a lot of liquidations with crypto trading when people are actually doing um oh, help me out here, Brian. What's it called? It's when you're trading
When they're
um
doing
it's not futures,
leverage trading.
leverage trading. Thank you. Yes. When you're leverage trading and you got some people that are doing big, big, big trades. And then what happens is you got hundreds and thousands of people that are doing these massive trades where they were not expecting to short the market. And then Bitcoin takes a dump. All of those trades get liquidated. And it's just like this massive, like,
Oh yeah.
like everybody just loses millions and millions of dollars. I mean, and it's what happens. And it's just like if you got a bunch of people, it happens a lot in when the fear and index and greed index starts getting up higher and higher and higher and higher. And then all of a sudden these people are just like still pushing these long leveraged trades to the upside. Those get liquidated and then the people just lose it all. And it's just this effect. It's a domino effect of a correction and it's insane. And you got to be careful doing those liquid trade or those trades because if you're 10xing, 15xing, 20xing your trades, holy crap, it's gone if you are not shorting those trades. It's gone.
Right.
So, yeah, it's that's what happens. And then that's part of the correction process of crypto. It's just the way it goes. See, the one thing I love about crypto is it's this 24/7 Wild West trading
It's
stuff.
global. It's
It's
always open.
global 24/7.
And
I
it's
mean, some
always 12 o'clock in the afternoon somewhere in the world.
right. It's funny too because like some of these crypto newses, they're like, before the stock market opened up, Bitcoin was already down, blah blah blah, and it's just like, I that gets me excited because I'm just like, yeah, we were doing stuff before you guys were even open.
Right.
But anyways, yeah. So I don't think we're not even close to going into a bear market. Like it's not even like that. It's just you need to expect the corrections. Now, one thing I want to look at though, if we go to Coin Market Cap. Sorry, I'm like super hoarse right now because I've been coughing an immense full amount of time and I've lost my voice. So your fear and greed index is still on the bull side with, you know, or greed side, 68. Just a
Yeah.
little low, not oversold. So I mean, I think it's possible we could still see it go down more, even
So,
from that.
one chart I'm looking at right now, and if you don't mind, I just want to show it real quick, and
Dude, I
then we
just
can
want to
go
point
back
this
to
out one
that.
more time though. Check out
Uh-huh.
Neo, dude.
Just this one time.
Look at
Okay.
this.
All right. And
Free, free.
you'll understand why. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart. It looks like it's getting ready to have a golden cross happen here, right? And it's definitely trending up. And there's not a lot for volume or price action or anything to stop it in this area. I could see Bitcoin dominance getting up to 60% plus, 60, 61, 62%. So if that's going to happen, this thing's going to, Bitcoin price is going to go up, or the alt market is going to crash even harder, or it could be a little bit of both. So that's what I see. And we could, I mean, this is on the weekly. So, I mean, if it kind of goes in its same trend, right? Kind of same angle up.
That'll be interesting if that heads a golden
That's
cross. That's not
right.
exactly bullish for the market for altcoin season.
No, but remember, if Bitcoin spikes now from 67,000 to 82,000 and the altcoins stay where they're at or go a little lower, that could get push it up there near there. So, but to me, Bitcoin is, you're much better off to be in Bitcoin right now if you're, rebalancing portfolios and things like that. But really, like, huh? So that's 160 days. So if I go 160 days, which is, that's 5 months, that puts us into September, which kind of makes sense, really. And then after that, the altcoins are going to catch up to Bitcoin. And this is just going to go like this. So I don't know. I just found that interesting. Sorry I took the screen from you, but
No,
I
I don't
figured
care.
people want
No, but
should see this.
since you're there, you might as well look up wormhole because that's the coin pick of the day for me.
Wormhole.
Yeah,
What's the symbol?
W,
Is it just worm or just W?
just W.
Wormhole. Oh my God. What is wormhole?
It's my pick of the day for crypto.
It's on Kraken.
Yeah.
US citizen. Oh, look at that. It's been out for a long time, folks. Let me go ahead and change this. We'll go 4 hours. Oh, it's not looking good it's a wormhole, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna call that chart pattern a wormhole pattern. Hit a rock there, had to go up and around
We're
it.
gonna call that chart pattern crap to bed.
Let's try 2 hour. Oh my goodness. Well, we might have hit a local bottom here. Wow, it's huh. All right, let's go to 30-minute chart. Yeah, the chart doesn't look too good right now, Cody.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, it's starting to rebound. I mean, if we go to the 10-minute chart, it might look great. Yeah, I mean, it's starting to try to work its way out of its hole. There'll be resistance there and there and here. I think it has a lot of work in front of it. Low volume. Did you look it up on
Yeah.
what is
So
it? Is it a meme coin? Do you
no,
have the
so
data up on
it's
Coin
a web
Market?
three. So here, check it out. I'll show you.
All right, go ahead. The chart does not look good.
Yeah. So it's a web three. um, development. It says hundreds of companies and applications use Wormhole blockchain connectivity platform to secure scalability growth for their use base, increasing the market shares and driving more on-chain activity. This is all the different partnerships that they have with that. But anyways, let's get to the reason why this thing is all nasty at the moment. So, barely a week after the massive debut airdrop, cross-chain protocol, Wormhole's native W token has tumbled off a cliff,
I agree.
plummeting over 50% in value. All right. And it says right in the price of W has fallen down to 82 cents. That's down a stark 50, basically 50% since the tokens launched last week of $1.66. So key phrase right there.
It's down more than that
The
now.
tokens launched last week.
Right.
Okay. So what's happening here is you're having an established, it's trying to find out where it belongs. Okay. But see if you can guess where this is at on the market.
Market cap
Yeah. What number do you think this is on the market cap?
107. What is it?
I'm going to try to show you.
Number 80?
Number 80. We are in the top 100 with this stupid thing.
And it's already gone down. Actually, it's at 62 cents now. So
Okay,
it's
but you
gone
have to
down more than
remember
50%.
part of its dump is obviously following the rest of the market.
Well, everybody got airdropped them and then they just sold them.
Exactly. But it's still number 80. I don't know. I just think that's really interesting.
How many max? Wait, go to the supply.
So the total supply is 10 billion.
Billion. 10 billion, only 1.8 billion are in circulation.
Right. But there's still a lot going on here. It's crazy. So, anyways, down 61% from its all-time high, which
Yep.
obviously its all-time high was 10
Let's
days
just,
ago.
yeah,
Its launch was
$1.61.
basically like it's not it's not really it's just launched.
Right.
This is a new coin,
Yeah.
you know? So there's something to be said for this, I think. I mean, yes, it's taking a crap, but it's not taking a crap because it has um negative dysfunctions in it with the network.
I
Or the
always, it does make me a little nervous, even though I've bought a few of the coins. But when a coin about debuts and comes out,
the same damn
and
thing
it comes
happened with
out at
Internet
such a
Computer,
high
Brian.
market cap.
Same thing happened with ICP. Same exact thing.
Yeah.
This is what happens with all of them.
I mean, TIA was like that as well.
So was Tron. So was
I
XRP.
know.
So was all of them. They get launched. Anytime that people get free stuff, they just dump it.
Right.
You know, I
Well,
mean that's
Tron wasn't high when it got launched. Remember, we were buying that at 2/10 of a penny.
no, it's more of an ICP thing, is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
but that's still holding its weight. So, anyways, I'm not saying that this is something that I'm like super like yes, really bullish on. I'm just saying that I think this could potentially be very, very oversold, is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, yes. So, and then
If you go back to your chart, you'll
that's
see
what
what
I'm
I'm
doing
saying.
right now.
Yeah, like check it out because I think there's something there. Actually, wait, I gotta go. I gotta get some more coffee, dude. I'll be right back.
All right. I'll wait for the chart sharing. I'll look at. All right. I'll go ahead. Get your
Well, no, yeah,
coffee.
I mean, look, just keep going
Yeah.
with it.
Here's the
Yeah,
chart. So this is. I'm gonna go zoom out a little
I'll
bit.
take you with me on my phone so I can
All
watch
right.
you from my phone.
30 minute candle wicks. How long has it been out? You said a week, right? Yeah, not a lot of data. All right. So if you look at it, this is the 2 hour candles wormhole. It's definitely trying to make a local bottom here. It's starting to turn up, so we could. See what happens. Probably some resistance at like 70, 75 cents, and then back again, 78 cents. So between 75 and 78 cents, we could have a lot of resistance, but how much resistance is really not a lot of price history here. And let me go to a 1 hour chart, see what that looks like. With the 1 hour chart. Again, not a lot of price history. We definitely have a run of several hours we're looking at of green candle wicks. Again, who knows? Maybe this is a local bottom. And if the market does turn around here in the next day or two and we have a nice bump to the upside into the halving, this could maybe go right back up to its all-time high. I mean, could this be a quick double anyway? It really could. I mean, it's just hard to guess on it. I mean, this would be all speculation and guess. If you see the market as a whole turn around and this is going up, really, if you bought anywhere from the price it is now at 62, or you waited till it broke above this point of resistance and kind of confirmed the movement, say you bought it at 78, bought it right above its breakout, even then, that's still 100% gain. So maybe you want to wait till it breaks out here about the 78 cents, and it goes back up to its all-time high. That's going to be 100% gain.
Yeah,
Have
exactly.
confirmation that the market's turned around, or if you're feeling risky. I mean, everybody do your own research, make your own choices. I'm not a financial advisor. And someone just decides to buy down here if you believe in this coin. I mean, it's so new.
Oh, dude,
I
it's
don't.
so new. I'm not saying
Oh,
that
I
this
know,
thing,
but I'm
but
just saying if the
what I'm
market
saying is
turns around and
it's go,
bounces up, the
it's
whole
going
market,
to.
this thing's going to bounce up because it's
It's
so
going
new
to.
and it's
Dude,
going to
I
be
think
volatile.
it's
So
oversold.
it could go.
It's still trying to establish where it belongs. In my opinion, that thing, you see
So I think it
your
could
point of volume
easily
control
push
right now, it's
back
got to at
up
least go
to its
past that.
all-time high.
It's got to at least go past its volume control or point of volume
Right. If
control.
it breaks it above the volume point of control, like at 78 cents, 79 cents, right, and goes up to its all-time high, that's 100+% gain.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So I want to watch this one because I'm really curious about what's going to happen to it. Because and for the record, Brian and I don't own it. We don't have any of it.
no. Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I'm sure you yeah, it'll be one of these ones. Let's see what Worm's doing today.
but the one that I think is actually the the other
So
one that
this
I am actually really pumped about that I would like to
so
look at
this
is
is
Neo.
my new coin I added to my portfolio, and I've done a
Oh
couple
yeah,
videos on it.
Arrow.
Arrow, right? And this thing, I'm looking to build my position, but it's not playing nice. So here we are. The whole market is red, right? Pretty much everything's been down. All right, why is going on here? All right, that's why. I'm going to go to the, it's so new, there's not much data. All right, so here's Arrow. This thing, this is the 8 hour chart. So it did wick down real quick, all the way down to below its 50-day moving average. I missed that wick. Right, to like $1.50, call it. And then, but it closed right above the 20-day moving average at $1.79. Here we are. Here's Arrow. It's going sideways. It's actually gone up in price. The last close was like at $1.93. So to me, this coin is acting very strong in this bearish momentum we have in the market right now. It's going in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So it's
So
just a
do,
really, really
do you want me to give you
um
my really risky, my most risky
yes,
pick of the day
go
for
ahead.
for a quick swing trade potentially is RSR.
RSR.
This is the most risky thing though. I mean, the like my most
All
this
right,
is call
so
this Crypto Cody's risky trade of the day.
it's on Binance. Ooh, ooh. Uh,
Another oversold coin, in my opinion.
yeah, but I'm looking at this. There's still some downside to this, possibly.
Oh yeah, of course there is. But
We'll
I
see if
don't
this it's got to
I think we're
hold
getting
this
pretty
level. If
close
it
to
breaches, breaches this right here, it's going to go down to at least a 200-day moving average. So if it goes past the point, 0058 roughly, but this is cliff dropping off a cliff.
yeah. So
Hopefully
that's
it rebounds.
this is my most risky thought of the day. The one thing I think that's actually a great purchase right
What is
now,
this coin? RSR.
RSR. Well, let's see. Let's go into it. Hold on. It's reserve rights, is what it is.
Holy cow, look at this thing.
Yeah.
So
So
it was up to
what's
almost 12
crazy about this
cents
thing, it's got a an all-time high.
of what?
What was the all-time high? Hold on.
Well, on the chart, it shows like it's almost 12 cents, unless it was
Yeah.
way back
Yeah,
in
no, its all-time
2017.
high was just below 12 cents. So it's down a crap ton right now.
Yeah,
But
what is the how many tokens are there?
it's like
What's
a
its
hundred.
market cap right now?
Geez, I think it's like 100 billion or something like that.
100 billion. What's
Yeah.
its market cap right now?
Oh, its market cap right now is 340 million. It's 191 on the market.
So just call it a
It's in the top 200.
all right. So
It's on crypto.com. It's like the best exchange I
so
could
what's
find.
its current
Other
price
than
right now?
so its current price is basically a sixth of a penny. I'm sorry, half of a penny. It's basically half a penny.
So just call it it's a 20x to its all-time high,
Yeah.
roughly, maybe a little
Yep.
more.
Yeah. It's a
Oops.
very risky move. I think it is. And I don't really honestly know what's
So
going
and
on
what's
with
the
why
market
it's
cap
been
right now? You
taking a
said
dump.
300 and something million.
340
So
million.
that'd put it about a $7 billion market cap if it hits its all-time high.
Yeah, which is I don't see that happening. But I still think
But
that,
could
like
it
I
get up
said,
to
swing
uh
trading wise,
could it do a 10x and get up to 5 cents? That's possible.
yeah, I think that's more
But
doable.
we'll see. Right now it's got to get above 2 cents, really. We'll see.
Now, now let's check out. Let's be done with that one. Let's check out Neo because Neo is like hot right now. I think. I think Neo's on fire.
Neo's on fire.
Yeah.
There's Neo long. Yeah, Neo's got to break above its 200-day moving average on the weekly chart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then it's going to be on fire. We'll see the daily chart might already be on fire.
I think the weekly's on fire right now. It's up 30% on the weekly.
Yeah, right. It is. Yeah, it did close above the 200-day moving average, but they're inverse here right now. So we got
Yeah.
another close, and it's got to get above here. This area, $25.
I might remind you though that Neo, in my opinion, is a great crypto to hold long term. I think it is because first of all, its all-time high has gone all the way up to I think $196, almost $200.
Yeah, but
So this is a
so that's
10x
a
opportunity, I
10x,
think, easily.
a
And I do
10x
think
from.
that it can actually hold that.
So what's its market cap right now?
Its current market cap right now is 1,395,000,000. So
So how many coins is how
1.3
many is
billion.
it? Most of the coins in circulation? Here, why
It
don't you show me the
says
data?
here, yeah, let's just check it
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Yeah.
pull it up.
But this is something I'm actually really considering buying, like for sure.
So 100 million total supply, 70 million are out. So 70% of it is in circulation already. Fully diluted, 2 billion. So a 10x would make it 20 billion.
It's beautiful all-time high of $196. Dude, this is just like sick. I love this. And the use case for this is awesome. So,
Yeah, you've always talked about Neo.
oh, so for the past 7 years I've talked about Neo.
Right.
And the crazy thing is I don't own any. You know, I don't know why.
Because there's only so many coins you can own.
I know,
Right?
but to be
If
honest,
I could own all the coins I like,
moving.
I'd probably have like 300 coins.
I'm seriously considering moving some positions around and doing this because this thing is it's always shown strength. Shown a lot of strength.
Go to its website.
Well, it just recently had some serious connections with I think it was AI.
Yeah, Neo is new again.
After 4 years of stable mainnet operations, Neo is now undergoing the biggest evolution of its migration to N3, the most powerful feature-rich version of Neo blockchain data. I think it has to do with artificial intelligence. I'm pretty sure, but let's see. Hold on. Why do I need to migrate my tokens? Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, there's a token migration
What's the
going
key
on.
dates?
Huh. Okay. Be amongst the first to vote on Neo's N3 blockchain operating to our opportunity to our access of higher gas yield and voting, limited migration channel, wallet, and exchange. Receive up to 1% Neo bonus through token migration innovation program.
So
So a
what's
lot of
this
this has to do with the
migration?
token migration. Dude, I'm sorry.
Bless you.
My cough is awful.
All right. I'm going to step away for a moment, refill my coffee. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds good. So, yeah. So there's a lot of they're basically like really up in their game with changing the way that they're doing things, basically going to this M3. Yeah. I don't know. I've always seen Neo do such an awesome job and I have a lot of hope for it. Seriously. So, I feel good about it.
Neo.
I feel really
Red
good
pill
about
or the
it.
blue pill, Neo?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah, let's
anyway,
see. Yeah, so
um,
anyways, I'm stoked about Neo personally, and I'm really considering getting into a serious position on it. But that's just me.
yeah, so that's I mean, with this downturn in the market, um, just coins, I'll just like I said, I'm looking to add to some of my current holdings, um, which I'm looking at increasing my Uniswap holdings because that price has really dropped. Marinade, IMX, and maybe, of course, Clover Finance, but kind of waiting to see. I'd like to see a little bit more of a turnaround. So
Let's take a look and see what else is going on here. I mean, we have,
I know there's
as
not,
far as the top 100 goes, it's
all
just
right,
amazing how much we're down. It's just crazy.
right?
I mean, look at Tether, dudes. Third place right now.
Yeah, but look how much there is in volume. Is it what market cap of 107 billion in Tether?
Yeah, it's insane. 107 billion in that. USDC's got 31 billion. What a
XRP
difference,
is
huh?
slowly going down the charts. It's number 7 now. I've been
Yeah.
watching that. It's slowly trickling down.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
not.
understand that. I still don't get the Dogecoin thing. And then
What do you
right
mean?
behind it is Shiba at 12.
What do you mean you don't get it?
I don't get why it's so high. Why the market cap's so big, so many people. I
Well,
don't
because you've got the richest man in the world endorsing it. That's
mm,
why. That's simply
yeah,
why. There is no other reason why, Brian.
I know.
The only reason why. I swear to you, that's the only reason why. Like And if anyone disagrees with me, prove me wrong somehow, because when
What about
Elon Musk
Shiba?
says something,
Shiba Inu.
all Elon Musk has to say is just Dogecoin. And once he says that, everyone's like, and they start buying it up like crazy. He doesn't even have to say he likes it or not. He just said Dogecoin. Oh, he recognized it. Richest man in the world recognized it. And then boom, next thing you know, it's a $24 billion market cap.
But then you have Shiba Inu,
Well,
almost 15 billion, number
yeah,
12.
I mean, honestly, okay, so there might be something to be said for just meme coins in general, but
Right.
I seriously think that Elon Musk is the leading source behind Dogecoin. It's hilarious to me.
Yeah, probably. So,
So, anyways,
but
that's
what else do I have? I don't, there's just everybody was focused on the downturn of the market. So
well, okay, check out Ocean because I think Ocean actually has a
ocean's
really
down.
awesome buy opportunity right now. If I was to actually be completely like, okay, I'm stoked on a coin to buy right now, it would definitely be Ocean, I think. And the reason why is because of all the news
Right. So
of its
it's
partnerships and everything.
definitely going down. Um, could we see it wick down to the 200-day moving average,
You have to share your
70
screen.
cents? Might mean someone could put an order in there
You got
to
to share your
picking up a
screen.
bag or even right now.
Brian,
But yes.
share your screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see. Ocean. Here we go. So here's Ocean. So
There it is.
there it is, right? So, I mean, it could go down and test the 70 cents, 200-day moving average. Or maybe it holds right here at, 85 cents. Maybe this is going to be the holding point. I think again, we're going to see some individual coins break out before the market in general. Some might go down longer than the market. And again, if you're building a position in Ocean, you want to hold it long term. I mean, maybe buy some right now, this price. Not financial advice. That's what I would do if I already have a bag of Ocean, so I'm not looking to increase my holdings right now.
Well, you could actually do pretty good putting an order in for like 72,
I would say
like 72 cents,
somewhere
73 cents. Like it's not
like right
guaranteed
around there. Yeah,
it's
that's
not gonna
72
fill, but you
cents.
might have a wick down for it. I mean,
Yeah, it's possible like 72, 73 cents, definitely. If I was looking to put a buy in, that's probably where I would put it.
and then if you
Um,
get it, then congratulations, you
some
know?
people, they might see this right now. If they see the market turn around, we have another close here, and the close is a little higher. Maybe that's, starting to show a reversal, but it all depends what you're looking to do. If you're looking to trade it, I'd probably put an order in down around the 72, 73 cents for my buy-in. But then I would put a tight stop loss, probably just below the 200-day moving average. Because if it breaks below that, more than likely we're going to go back down to 50 cents.
You
So
really think it's gonna
have a
jump down to
tight
50
stop
cents?
loss,
I
so
doubt
if,
that. That would be crazy. That would be a crazy drop
but
from where it's at.
I know, but that you want to protect your downside. Say something horrible happens in the world and it affects the markets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like numbers. So like this 7274, I'd probably put a buy order in there. This is me, right? And then I'd probably, what do you want to risk? I think if it's breaking below this level right here, it's going to the volume point of control. So I'd probably put my stop loss around, 0.66, right? Risking about 8.5%. But what's the reward on that is, so the reward is, if I get in my 72 cents, whatever, where is it going to go? Is it going to stop to right here first and test this again? And if it does that, that's a 58% gain,
Yeah.
right? So what's the risk reward on that? Your risk reward is very good.
Yeah.
You're risking, 8% of your money. to gain 58%. So, or who knows, if you were holding it long term, thinking it's going to go back up here, it's 100% gain. But that's kind of how I would trade it if I'm trading it. I'd have
Yeah.
my stop down here, right around, like I said, the 8-9%. And then, I'd probably put at least sell some of it right around this area, 50-55%. So anyway, that's what I would do with Ocean. I bet you, since we're on the AI ones, I bet you AGIX is probably a similar setup. Maybe prices are a little different, but
Yeah.
you
No,
look
I'm
at
sure
it,
that the prices are actually very similar.
they are similar. So AGIX, I
FET,
would probably put an order
AGIX.
in for like 71 cents or 72 cents, somewhere in there, right? So, but this one, but to me, I would probably only risk like 8-9%. I put a close stop. So
Yeah.
that stop loss, to me, I'm looking at it gets below this price here. It's going to go down to the 200-day moving average. So I'm not going to risk 16% because from there, it's possible it could go to, it's just one of these, there's not a lot of stuff here. So that could drop very quickly. I'm not going to risk that if I'm trading, right? Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're going to have to sit on it. You don't sell it or whatever. It ties up your capital, or you take a loss. So the upside of that, getting in at 71%, 71 cents. And again, you go roughly in this area. Again, it's another 50% trade possibility. But I would have a very tight stop loss. And then
Yep.
if you want, let's just do one more, Fetch
Yep.
AI. Those are the three that are combining. And they all look very similar. To
As
me,
they
Fetch
should.
AI, I already
As they
looked down
should.
here. Again, anything below $2. I mean, it looks a little different. Anything below $2, probably I'd probably put a buy in for like right around in this area, maybe $1.98. Might even not go back there again. Might be, right now it's riding what, $2.16. So it's right about here. I mean, it's possible the wick. Yeah, I don't know what I would do with this one. This probably a low $2 price. I don't think it's going to go back down to here, but the setup would tell me to, buy in at like around $1.85, $1.90, somewhere in there.
I mean, dude, like, what's really crazy is like, I mean, all of those charts look like a perfect head and shoulders chart reading.
Right. And what
So
is the head and shoulders? That's a
head and
bearish,
it's a bearish symbol. It's what it
right?
is. So it's just the question is everything should probably, I mean, I think that everything's going to go back down to its potentially going to go back down to its support level. That's the strongest support level that it has from the beginning of the head and shoulders.
It could. Right. So
So
I'm
where
sorry, I
is
jumped
that?
ship from the AI. You want me to go back to that one?
Oh, I don't care. I mean,
All
whatever.
right. But yeah, I get it. So, but who knows with the market? A lot of them are looking like that. Those three are anyway. This is another coin I don't have, but I was looking at. It's Velodrome. It's similar to it provides liquidity and stuff for the Optimism network. So I'll probably do a video on it this week. But this is one that is actually, this looks like a bull flag kind of forming, right?
Actually, yeah, that does look like that.
So, and that's on the daily. So there's not a lot of data on it because this is a new coin as well.
But let me just not to pull you back here, but like when you just going off of that whole head and shoulders, can you actually go back to that chart just for a second?
Hmm.
Because I really do want to kind of make a quick
Which
point
one?
here.
Which one?
Just go
The
back to
fetch,
one of
the
them.
last
Yeah,
one.
because they're all running about the same. Because I actually think that this is kind of a point that is important to, okay, so if you look at this from a head and shoulders perspective, from where it started
All
It's
right,
we've just
so
about touched that starting point of the Head and Shoulders.
here's the head right in
There's the
here,
head. Yep.
right? So it's kind of slanted, but your shoulder would probably be there, and then you have another shoulder.
Right. But we've pierced through it, and the way that I see it is either that's
Right, we've
very,
broken down past it. So
yeah, it's oversold, or it's going to actually go and test the strongest level of support,
so
which is like
so
way
right
below
now
that
that's strong.
$2
Well, we
mark.
have a level of support right here. This is a pretty strong dollar
That's what I'm
75.
saying. Right. So it's either going to test that or it's just wicked oversold right now. I mean, I really think that it's super oversold personally, judging the
Yeah,
whole
so
market as a
it
whole.
is. It probably, what happens is, I mean, this is a day chart, but stuff happens so quickly in crypto. So, it could, or this could have been the test, and that's as far as it got.
Yeah, it tried.
It tried, but now it's got to come back up and bust above here because this right here is going to be resistance now.
Yeah, I really think this is a the whole market's an oversold market right now. I mean, dude, look at TI. Like, okay, now check out TIA. I can't believe the price of TIA right now. Like, you want
I
to talk
know
about a quick grab opportunity? I think this is another great one. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of just great buying opportunities right now. It's crazy.
there are.
This thing's below $10 right now.
I know. That's
Think
another
about
one.
this. Its all-time high is I think close to 20 bucks.
Yeah, it was.
You could literally do a 1x on this coin. Yeah, its all-time high is $20.91. Think about that. And by the way, that all-time high was February 10th.
So, and it's at a dollar 66 and 966 right now. So to me, it's testing this area right in here right now.
Yeah.
So that's what's being tested now. And if this area doesn't hold as support, it's going to go down to here. And it's going to test that. So if this $9 range doesn't hold, that if that doesn't hold as support, it's going to go down to $6. And if it goes back down to $6, it's going to force me to buy more.
You can't make
So
me laugh. I'm gonna cough if I laugh.
all right. So, but yeah, look at that. I mean, let me
It's 56 on the chart though. Or I mean for the market cap right now.
yeah, I think it got all the way up to 38 or something. But yeah, the chart doesn't look pleasing for it right now. It's got a lot of resistance above it now. It does. It definitely has. Like, we got to hope this holds right here. If this holds, then it's going to have to go back up and break above $12.
Yeah.
12 to 13, 12 to $14. And then, yeah, it's got some work cut out for it, but I think it can do it. I mean, it
It's interesting. That's a really interesting looking chart. I mean, the
is.
thing is like an arc.
I know.
It's like a freaking
It was
arc.
like, bear flag up, bear flag up, bear flag, broke about had resistance right there, bear flag, and then it went up, bear flag up, bear flag up. Kind of a channel and then up. And now it's just been down. It's downtrend.
It's I haven't seen a chart like this. It's weird.
I know. I don't know.
We could name a new chart. We'll call it the arc. What does the arc mean?
I don't know. We'll have to. I don't know. Let me see. Could it be like its first big bear flag? I mean, bull flag?
Okay, well, what are you looking at? You're looking at it on the daily right now?
Yeah.
Look at
I'm
it.
just putting my
Is it even
lines in and then
possible to
I'm
look
going to
at it on
zoom
the
out.
monthly? Or
Huh?
is there's not enough data for the monthly, is
Well, I
there?
just put the lines there first and because the lines will just stay.
Is that the
So
monthly?
this is the weekly.
That's the weekly?
So doesn't that look like a bear flag? I mean, a bull flag?
I,
I mean, you can draw lines, whatever you want, but I don't know,
dude,
right?
that looks like
And now, so mind you, I did it on the daily. It was just, if I adjust the line more so for the peaks,
I don't know, dude. That's looking pretty I
right?
yeah. I don't think that you can go wrong with that. That looks like that looks like something I don't want to miss out on.
I don't know, right? So this is the weekly, but I mean, we're down at $9, so we're back up around here. Could it you know, break out? Right? It's gonna go one of two ways. It's gonna go that way, or you know, it's gonna go this way.
Look at it on the monthly.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of the squiggly lines real quick. All right, whatever.
Yeah, look at the monthly for a sec.
Monthly's only gonna have
Yeah, let me
not
see
enough
that.
line.
No, let me see that. Okay. So this is interesting. So you have, yeah, it's just not enough data. But
Right,
I will say though, with the bull flag, I think you usually have to have at least like one, two, three, four, five, five points going up and down to the downside.
right.
And then on that fifth, it's Elliott wave is what it is. So if you're, running those 5 points
But
top
this
to
is on the
bottom,
monthly, but on the weekly, you have enough data. Oops. Right, so this is the weekly. There's definitely enough data. So it went up
it's really hard to tell. I mean, even the weekly is
roughly
not that
12
good.
weeks, 12, kind of. It was like
Can
15
you
weeks, and
can
then
you look at
it's
that from the daily? Like I'd love to see those lines you drew from the daily now.
these are the lines. The lines follow.
No, I know, I know.
But since readjusting them,
Correct. Yes.
gotcha.
Okay, that's what I want to see. How many points do we got there, anyways? I mean, so you go up, so it's kind of one, two, three, four. Yeah, dude, I really think the next move is the to the upside. I really do.
How many points from where to where?
So if you start, okay, so check this out. I mean, I'm just having fun right now, okay?
Yeah.
So stay where you are, but let me share the screens to show you bull flag perspective. So your typical bull flag channel, okay? You have your peak right
All
here.
right. Right.
Then you
So
got
it
down one,
touches the
two, three,
support
four,
three
five.
times, and on the third time it breaks out.
Correct.
Got it.
So, but 5 points. So now go back to you and let's take a look at that from that perspective. This is educational for everyone, you know?
So it
You got to
touches.
share your screen though.
Okay. I'm bad with that today. Good thing Crypto Cody's on
Yeah,
top of
well,
me
just
here.
you
Keep
start
me.
talking about all this awesome stuff and we can't even see it.
Yeah.
So now
So
translate it in that if you can.
I mean, it's tough how this had this dip here,
Well,
but
maybe that's your starting point is right
maybe
there.
that's right. Let me
Maybe it was a little bit overbought
so
before it hit
readjust the
that.
lines.
There you go. Probably a little overbought, maybe. If anybody's wondering, we're looking at TIA right now.
Yeah. So all right. So
Lestia.
We'll just put it like that, something like that. So there's the peak. It kind of doesn't really test the bottom much. Test the peak again. Now it comes back and tests the bottom. And then
It was supposed to break out there, right? Technically, if it was an actual bull flag.
um I, so I think they can go longer than so just
I think it's oversold.
so
No,
you think
it's
it's going to
five
go
points.
up and
It's
break out?
That's it. So check that out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It didn't break out. It oversold and went down, is what it did.
Okay.
So take
I
your
see.
bottom
So
line
you're
and
saying
bring it
right
up to
here
your
it should have broke out right here,
right. Take your bottom line of that flag and
right?
pull
So
it up.
it should have broke out here.
Well,
Take
one,
this
two,
off
three, four. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should have broke out below that one. Your volume point of control. It should have broke out from your volume point of control is what should have happened.
right here.
Correct. It should have broken out there. It didn't because the whole market crashed.
All right. So you want me to get rid of this line?
I would just pump it up. I'd pull it up to your volume point of control. Just like that. That is how it should have gone, but it oversold. The way I see it is that it oversold because the whole market crashed and
Right.
it followed it. So I still think it's oversold. I don't think it's where it's supposed to be right now.
Right. So that's why I'm thinking this area right here, like I said, the $9 area. Hopefully this right here, this can act as support. I might be off by a little bit, but if this can act, it was support here. Hopefully it can stay support here, and maybe from there it's going to bounce out and break.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just
It's what I'm watching. See what happens. If it breaks above the volume point of control at, a little over $12, it's it's probably going to go up to 18 anyway. And what's that? That's a 50% gain.
yeah, that's what I
So,
mean. I seriously think that this thing is unless we're in a bear market. If we're in a bear market, then this is a whole nother conversation. But we're not in a bear market. We're in a bull
no, we're
market.
not. So
And
I think
because
a
we're in
lot
a
of these are going to break out. Here's Maple.
yeah,
It did hit my $24 and beyond. Got up to $30. Like,
yeah,
yeah. Right. But so then, a sharp correction. And again, to me, it's this one, they're all coming back down. Let's test some key levels, so like this area right in here, right? That's a key level. You could see it broke above it and then below it. Now it was resistance there, was resistance there, was resistance there. And then it broke above it, tried to turn it into support, but didn't hold. Went down to the volume point of control and then bounced up, and that's where we had that nice run. But now it's come right back down to testing this line. Hopefully this stays as support. If not, we're gonna see Maple go back down to 14, go down to its 200-day moving average, 1450, roughly.
yeah,
So I'm hoping this holds. This holds. Depending how the market rebounds, I think it'll at least go back up to like 21, $22 short term. But I see big things for Maple. DeFi
same.
sector is going to explode. You wait
Oh
and
yeah,
see.
totally
So
agree.
anyway, that's what I got for charts
Yeah.
for today. I'm going to have to cut out here soon. Crypto Cody.
Hey, that's fine. I actually got to let you go anyways. I got some stuff I got to take care of this morning, but hey, you know what? Everybody's freaking out about the market right now. And that's why nobody's watching anything right now because they don't even want to look. They're scared.
Right.
Don't be scared. This is a buying opportunity.
Find the coins that you like, that you may already have a position in, and this is a good opportunity to, build that position, or find a coin that you've been watching. This might be the great opportunity to go ahead and start building that position. You know,
100%.
Price drops. This is when we want to buy, when the market's in the red.
Right.
right? We don't want to buy when it's spiked up for the last 2 weeks. That's not the time to buy. Wait for
Right.
these corrections. So anyway, that's all I got. I hope you have a great weekend, Cody, as well as everybody else out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And just want to remind everybody, obviously Brian and I are not financial advisors, so make sure that when you invest, do your own due diligence, take full responsibility for your actions of what you financially put into cryptocurrency, but enjoy it, have fun with it because we're in the golden age of it right now. And that's the reality. If you guys could please like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification with our channel, that'd be great. We're trying to grow this community. And most importantly, throw down what you guys want us to talk about and look at for you because this is Bitcoin fam, not Bitcoin Cody and Brian. All right. So you guys have an awesome, awesome day.